Welcome to episode 20 of the Detailed Snowflake Core Certification Training Podcast series brought to you by Brightflux. I'm your host, Yakub Abdul Hakim, a certified Snowflake user, and today we'll embark on a journey to understand shares in Snowflake in thorough detail. Snowflake's architecture allows data sharing among Snowflake accounts, thus enabling seamless, secure, and governable access to data without the need for traditional data copying methods. The beauty of Snowflake's architecture lies in its ability to maintain a single source of truth while allowing robust data sharing capabilities. Understanding shares in Snowflake. Shares in Snowflake are essentially secure and governed data containers that facilitate the sharing of data between Snowflake accounts. This means that organizations can share data with their customers, suppliers, or within different departments of the same organization seamlessly. Here are the key points we'll cover in today's episode. 1. The concept of shares. We'll explore what shares are, how they function, and why they're crucial for modern data ecosystems. 2. Types of shares. We'll distinguish between inbound and outbound shares, explaining their roles and how they're used. 3. Creating and managing shares. Step-by-step guidance on how to create a share, what permissions can be granted, and how to manage them efficiently. 4. Best practices for using shares. Sharing insights on how to utilize shares effectively, including security and governance considerations. 5. Common challenges and solutions. Discussing potential pitfalls and solutions regarding the use of shares in Snowflake. 6. Real-world use cases. To solidify your understanding, we'll delve into several real-world examples of how shares are being utilized across various industries. The concept of shares. At its core, shares in Snowflake are designed to facilitate the secure exchange of data across different Snowflake accounts. This is done by creating a share, which is essentially a reference to the specific database objects, tables, views, or secure views you wish to share. Data providers can share their data with consumers without moving the data physically. Instead, they grant access permissions to it. Types of shares. Understanding the different types of shares, outbound and inbound, is crucial. Outbound shares are created by data providers who wish to share data with others. In contrast, inbound shares are those that data consumers accept to gain access to shared data. Creating and managing shares. Creating a share involves selecting the data you want to share, specifying permissions, and then sharing it with intended recipients. Managing shares effectively includes monitoring access and usage, ensuring security protocols are followed, and updating the share as necessary. Best practices for using shares. Adopting best practices for using shares in Snowflake.